Asher Murphy, Mr. Burr's class. Asher's a hard worker and gives his best with everything he attempts. He is kind and polite. Asher's interested in learning, and we are all so proud to have him on our team. William Postma, Mrs. Brown's class. Will shows the 4 R's each day. Mason Calhoun, Mrs. Jennings' class. Mason was the first person to stand out as a leader. He was incredibly helpful when I first started. He made sure I knew where everything was in the classroom. He is kind, respectful, always ready to learn, and has a great sense of humor. Ella Seraphine, Mrs. Riested's class. Ella is a hard worker and is always ready to learn. She is a sweet girl. Abigail Lee, Mrs. Stone's class. Abby is a hard worker with a very positive attitude. She participates in everything we do, and she shares her enthusiasm and humor with her classmates. Grayson Gansky, Mrs. Hess's classroom. Grayson is so kind and helpful in our classroom, hardworking, and always has a positive attitude. Ella Sawyer, Mrs. Manning's classroom. Ella is kind and helpful. She works hard and takes pride in her school work. Graham Mueller, Miss Nelson's class. Graham is kind and caring to others, responsible with his work, and does his best every day. Bodie Trigstad, Mrs. Stein's class. Bodie is kind and caring, great listener, and gives his best every day. Lucy Leichner, Mrs. Allison's class. Lucy is a model student, works hard, so kind and helpful. Lucy Wiegers, Mrs. Hanson's class. Lucy is so kind to others, always does her best work, and has a smile while doing it. Hudson Handall, Mrs. Rand's class. Hudson is a great participant in school and shows respect for others. Lucas Kiskes, Mrs. Ebdet Dietz's class. Lucas is always willing to participate in class sessions and has thoughtful connections to our class conversations. Peyton Stephanie, Mrs. Letko's class. Peyton has a very kind heart and really watches out for and helps friends who are having a bad day. Lena Ritchie, Mrs. Weir's class. Lena is an enthusiastic learner who has been working very hard at distance learning, and she exhibits a positive outlook and a great attitude. Presley Selden, Mrs. Bartholomew's class. Presley is a hardworking and fun student who asks questions and advocates for her learning. Leighton Polyot, Mrs. Hamlin's class. Leighton is doing a great job advocating for himself when needed. He is a great participant and a respectful student. Sullivan Rowland, Mrs. Quick's class. Sullivan is an engaged learner who asks questions, works hard, problem solves, and has fun. He brings a positive attitude to class and always compliments others. Harvey Zabako, Miss Leish's class. Harvey is hardworking, participates, has a great sense of humor, and supports his peers every day. Dara Akpan, Mr. Matheson's class. Dara is respectful, hardworking, and demonstrates readiness. Reese Osborne, Mr. Valentini's class. Reese is hardworking and a thoughtful person who exhibits leadership qualities daily.